think the side of my face got a little sunburn driving today. See it right there? Our household is +2 more right now. Apparently, 2 days ago we had a little bit of a storm, but a nest blew out of a tree in our front yard. And Dad put it back up in the tree. There was 2 babies in it. It was a robin's nest, but not robins. We found out they were doves. So he watched them for 2 days, and nobody ever came to feed them. So this morning, he went and got them because they were looking dead almost. And he had gone down and bought red worms or whatever. And I said, "What do you?" And he fed a couple while he was in here. And so I did research. I looked at the birds. I'm like, I think those are doves. They're little. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. I refer to the runt as a she and the bigger one as a he. I don't know why, I just do. And so I did a little research. We just went to the pet store and bought, I said, "Dad, no more worms." I said, "Doves are strictly a seed bird, but mothers regurgitate out of their stomach to them. So it's like a gruel." So we went and got baby parrot powder formula that you mix with warm water, and they like it warm. So we just did our first feeding. I made up a little bowl full of gruel. In about 45 minutes, I'll warm it up a little bit again, and we'll feed them some more. Worried about the little one. The big one's setting up really nice, but she gets off balance really easy and falls over. But we have them in a bucket with a little. The nest that they were in is in there, but we put a little washcloth over it, and they're sitting on that. They've been pooping. One pooped on me earlier today. Not on this shirt, but another shirt. So yeah, Dad's calling them his babies. He'll feel bad if they die, as will I, but at least they have a better chance, because they would have died out there in another day. Dad's like, "Why didn't I just throw them in the trash when I saw they were half dead?" But no, I have to be a good guy now. He's all flustered over them. He talks to them. They are cute. Their eyes are barely open. They're tiny. So yeah. Monday, we're going to call around to some of the nature centers and see if any of them take those kind of abandoned birds or whatever. Yeah. Still watching the cat. She's eating. I heard her get in a litter box, and usually I don't pay attention, but I'm like, is she going to poop? I hadn't seen her poop in a while. You know when you feel like something's off, you got to see what they're doing. And she poo-pooed. So that's doing okay, and she hasn't gotten sick and thrown up anymore. She does it every once in a while just because she's a long-haired cat anyway. But, he's calling. Of course, it's Dad's sister. He answered it. You know how when you can just feel something's off with your pet? Something's off. I will call the vet on Monday and talk to them about my feelings and see if they think I should bring her in or not. Because she's only ever been to the vet since I've had her that one time when she swallowed a needle and thread. It cost $971. That's been 2 years ago now. So, Monday I have a lot of calls to make. My cousin wanted to come over Monday all day and go through a bunch of stuff in our finances and do like spreadsheets on what we, he wanted to do an all-day thing. I just texted him. I said, "Would you mind putting it off a week? Can you just come to your normal Thursday visit and then he wanted to come Monday and Tuesday, and then come the following week," which kind of will be better for me anyway, since womanly stuff is cresting like any day now. Tonight's day 2, no meds. So, yeah. And my issues under here. We went to Michigan City. We were going to take a ride down by the lake, and we were going to go through town. One, downtown's blocked off. Haven't tasted Michigan City. People everywhere. Okay, let's go towards the lake. 2, superboat races. Not getting anywhere near the lake. They had parking up off the lake to shuttle people down there because you aren't getting near it. I'm like, "Dad, let's vacate Michigan City." But we did stop at the little pet store there and get stuff for the birds. And then we went to New Buffalo and stopped at this place called Jimmy's that we'd never been to before. It was very good. We used our little diner's card out of our coupon book. We each had a cup of soup. It was Tuscan soup, Italian soup. Awesome. So good. I'd never had it before. So good. Dad had an olive burger with fries, and I had a gyro and fries, and it was like $11. So that was all good. And then we used another coupon and went down the road to a place called Ozzy's, which is a drive-through ice cream parlor, and we had a sundae. So for $15, we each had a cup of soup, lunch, and dessert. Works out well. And then we came home, fed the birds. And in about 45 more minutes, we'll be feeding the birds again. Dad holds them and kind of gets their bill open a little bit, and I take a little feeder tube, and they do like it though. They're like, nom, 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 with their little tongue. Birds have the weirdest little tiny tongues. They have the little tiniest peeps. I have to understand that there is a good chance that they could pass away, and I know that. As a kid, I always tried to save birds, and they always died on me. Because at that time, there was no research online to figure out what to do, what to feed them, and you know, I would try wet bread and worms, probably to birds that don't eat worms. And for Dad, he said, well, I just thought bird worms. I'm like, yeah, Dad, now you know not all birds eat worms. So Dad's like, I got $15 invested in these birds already, and they might die. I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. Now we're prepared if we ever get another baby bird. The kitty is back there. What are you doing back there, kitty? Come here. Hey, you. So that's been our endeavor today. Got my billing done. I did the last of it today. Our big farm. So I always save that one to last. I mean, that's... I'll just say it's several grand a month to for their bill. Because they have about 39 toilets in about 20 some odd locations. How many locations do they have? I know it's 39 toilets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 15 locations, sorry. Because they tend to do like 4 units in a sink here, and 4 units in a sink there, and 2 units in a sink there. And yeah. So there's my list of all their toilets and where they are. But we've been pretty good about keeping on track. Every week I go through it with him, and he goes, "Yep, that one's there, that one, nothing's changed." So that's always the one I worry about. But it's on track. It's funny, like when we were going through Michigan City, and I saw at the end of town where they had it blocked off, they had groups of 3 toilets in a sink on one corner, and 3 toilets in a sink on another corner, and 3 toilets in a sink. And that the company over there is called John's To Go. I always look to see what the company names are. There's another one I saw yesterday called Johnson's John's. Yeah. Okay. What else? What are you doing Saturday? What are you doing today? It's beautiful here today. It's in the like high 70s. The humidity has gone down. Breeze outside. Dad went and played cards last night. He was not a winner. I think if he would have won, they would have got mad. It would have been 3 times in a row. He said I had to throw him off. I couldn't win all the time. What else do I have to say? I ordered some stuff from Bath and Body Works because we were on our last thing of foaming hand soap. And so they had some on sale. I get their emails all the time, but they were doing free shipping on orders of $25. So I stocked up on, I think, 9 different hand soaps to put in our cupboard. I love them. We always have them in the bathroom. I got, what scents did I get? I just picked, a lot of these I've never had. Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you say it. Escape, I have no idea. Japanese Cherry Blossom, that sounds like it smells good. Aqua Blossom, Moonlight Path, Cherry Blossom, Black Cherry Merlot. I've had that one before, and it smells lovely. Wild Berry and Passion Fruit Fig. I think I got one with mango. Oh yeah, apple mango. So yeah, that should be coming in sometime. And I ordered Heidi the Bark box, which should be coming. I got her 6 months worth. It's like $19 a month. It's one of those things where you get the box in the mail and they give you coupons and they give you, I don't know what's going to be in there. We'll see. I'll get the first one this month. Probably in the middle of the month I'll get it. I will do openings every time I get one to see what's in them. And, you know, you get so much off your first month, and I'm like, I've seen them and I've wanted to do it, and I'm like, well, and I know so many people with dogs that I know if she don't like it, I have other people I can give them to, and if there's a toy in there I know she won't like, I know so many people with dogs. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. And the coupons I can always send to my friend who does pet rescue. So why not? Right, kitty? I'm sorry there's no kitty box. They should make a meow box, huh? I wonder if they do. Huh? She's getting her head petted. She didn't want to pet her head yesterday for some reason. But today, you still feel a little bit skinny. Yes, you do. She plays. She's something off. But I'm going to go, hi. Hi. Do you want some more treats? I guess because she's my kid, so you kind of watch closely. Just like when Heidi acts or does something unusual, Dad's like, do you think she's okay? I'm like, yeah, we'll just kind of watch her. She's eating treats. I guess I've babbled enough. I gotta go in there and check out the birds. Wonder what we could name them. I don't want to give them, I want to give them names, but I don't want to give them names. I'm afraid if I give them names and they die, I'll be even more sad than I would be anyway. I guess I'll wait and see how they do in a few days. That's what I'll do. Or they might end up going to a place. I don't know. I'll keep you informed on the baby bird saga. Yep. It's so hard. I might look up some videos on that. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.